World Ender will be popped, will find the knock up here, but they're not going to be able to chase Terry under the tower here. They will try and usher in this Rift Herald as the Cyclone comes back down for a little bit of a trade. But we do have Quality roaming up here. This will be into the ball. The Rift Herald gets their charge off and some good damage. Oh, the sweet spot will barely leave Quality breathless here as he limps away with his life. But it will force the side of Unity to back off as best they can.
Yeah, they even rotated Itchy Rat up to try to help against a potential dive.
Oh, good smite here to cancel the recall, but it will cost him his life. Terry on the rampage here as Shaden tries to trade anything back. The clone to try and keep himself alive. Terry will back away.
Now it means that we will be looking at...
oh, great pick here from the side of Virtue. That will be Panda dropping
a root as well.
As we do see the flank here, this could be a massive shockwave, which will catch out Impulse. Quality going to pick up that one. Great damage coming through there, but the great scatter of the week into the Syndra Art to try and chunk him low. World Ender is popped, but they are going to town. Glaive picking up Arch on that side. Call of the Forge God will look, trying to knock them up. It will find two, but a good knockback onto Terry will try and keep them safe for now. The box going down. There's no more damage to really come through here for the side of Virtue as Folly drops down. But Scatter of the Week going to find its mark. True Shot Barrage going down onto Panda. Will chunk him out for half, but here comes Call of the Forge God. That's going to knock up two. That's going to be Impulse dropping immediately by Quality. The flash forced out, but another great Scatter of the Week. We'll find three. Cyclone going to pick up and knock up two here. Quality picking up the shutdown onto Folly Fox, but everybody is dropping. That's going to be a clean ace.
Becoming earlier every time that a death goes down, but now we got a dive.
Yep, there's gonna be a bot dive. TP gonna come down as the depth charge will connect onto Itchy Rat, but that's gonna be the Nautilus falling. Arch gonna pick up Ice Scott on that one. As Shaden does TP in, he is going to look to try and trade the kill onto Arch. It's going to be a burned flash for nothing at all as the bot lane for Virtue does fall. Zohair going to pick up Impulse here in the red side jungle.
Shift.
Zohair is going to get rooted up by Ice Scott. They're still on the Dragon. That's going to be 2k, but they're falling relatively low. That will be secured by the side of Folly Fox, but everybody's going back in. Panda's going to pick up Wild Terry in this fight. The Xayah ult will try and keep himself safe with the flash pullback, looking for the root, but will fall anyway. It doesn't matter. Glaive trying to push back into their own jungle, pick up these stragglers. Itchy Rat likely to fall next. Maybe not. That's going to be the bomb into the queue. Impulse going to drop to Itchy, but they are stuck in a corner. There's no flashes here. Frost burned again. Missed. True Shot Barrage comes through, but it will be Terry actually picking that one up. Vanguard's Edge will find multiple members inside the Dragon Pit. Chrono Shift has been used on the Zillion. Arch on the Rampage as he finds Shade in here. Low health bars everywhere for Unity. They're trying to find Itchy Rat. That's going to be a double kill for Panda. That's going to be Fire Fox picking up another one into the side, but the fight's not over yet. These health bars are drastic. Oh, great flash pullback to find Glaive Emerald limping away from this fight. Paranoia means it's not done yet. He's trying to find some angle in. Will go in onto Itchy Rat in the back. He's looking for the steal, but he smites early. That's going to be Zohair picking up the soul. That's a Prowler's Claw to get right over the wall. Great interaction there to kill off Impulse and get his first kill of the game. That's Terry finally putting one on the board. The fight's not over yet. Panda forced back into the base. Will flash, trying to keep his mid laner alive. It's going to be Ice Scott here. The Xayah Aller comes down. The pullback means Arch is legendary. They're diving the tower. Chrono Shift is back up. Itchy Rat going to pick up Panda, but the Aurelia is going to drop two. That's the double kill. That is the ace. That's going to be the 2-0 here for Virtue Gaming Unity.
Invest in Arch. 16-2-3 on the Xayah, absolutely carrying the game, and they're able to win a team fight and convert it straight into running it down through the mid lane, taking the Nexus. 2-0 victory.
So no big deal coming out of there, but it was something to note out as a little aggressive play coming in the bot side. Now Taunt coming up onto Frozen Inferno, going really fast, stepping forward to Shifty, looking for the play on Aopal, not going to find it, has to flash away, flash forward now coming out of the bot lane. Here's the Izonator. Nguyen is not nearby, so Izonator's just going to run this one down onto Aopal. Knockup coming through from Made in China. Going to take some damage as Frozen Inferno stepping forward. Here comes the Fear onto Aopal. No sums left, no kill coming through. There it is, first blood. It just, you're in this really bad situation as a jungler that you don't really know what to do. Speaking of bad situation as a jungler, Ash Arrow is going to come through to prevent Aopal from actually doing anything there, and it is just an absolute slaughter from Virtue Gaming. Great. Izonator just walks straight into the jungle of Nguyen, and now Falson flashing over, looking for the Made in China, is going to block the dash away, going to look for the finish. There comes the bone plating, but the wall comes through from Falson.
Rush potentially.
Oh, there comes the arrow into the paranoia. Flash is immediately coming out. The wall ended up hurting VG more than it helps as they blocked off his own team members, and Falson will take up the kill on Nguyen. Fortunately, there are no objectives really up right now to take, so they take the kills while they can find it. It feels like VG is just looking to have some fun, and Absolute Zero is not letting them have fun because they're not stepping into their own jungle. But here comes the push onto the mid lane towers, maybe an inhibitor. Nope. Yeah, no, it looks like Absolute Zero is just going to kind of concede what they can. There comes the knockup out from Terra onto Made in China. Made in China is going to go down, not able to survive all of that burst, even through the taunt. And there comes all the damage. Arctic looking to actually maybe clean this up. He's getting a lot of damage out. He takes down Falson, takes down Izonator. Izonator going down to 1 HP, and the Agnivia came out as well. A lot of gold onto Arctic there as 3 kills came out. Here comes King Nguyen. He's going to get stunned by Falson. Nicely placed stun, and now Izonator's back up here to try to help him. The wall comes out to make sure Nguyen can't step forward, and the last auto maybe coming through. No, not enough mana.
Really try to take control of that. Let's see if something happens here, though.
Frozen Inferno getting a bit aggressive. Taunt is going to miss, though, and so is the dash. That means Made in China is a bit caught out here. Heartbreak is going to come down to follow the flash. With Made in China going down now, Aopal is the next target. He still has the flash available, but immediately gets taunted in the middle of his own ultimate. Stun is going to miss from Izonator, but this whole time, King Nguyen's going solo. Shut down over for Aopal. Gets the last auto out now. Falson is here following Lele down, going to push Lele towards his own team members and force Lele's flash out. Shifty is not able to get enough damage down. Not going to be able to find a kill. Has that extra movement speed from the Cloud Dragon. Here comes the final spark on the Frozen Inferno. One slap from Arctic takes down so much of his HP. Frozen Inferno is going to flash away. Big ulti coming out from Terra is not going to land, as I believe he got put in the death round. Aopal takes down Frozen Inferno. There comes the ultimate from Made in China. Shifty takes down Nguyen, and a big Emperor's Divide comes out on the Falson, but nearly gets popped from Aopal. Now 1v2ing in the backline versus Shifty, and Falson going to go down eventually. Here comes the big bad Arctic on to the Izonator. Going to put the Heartbreaker forward. Hits the blast plant away, but Shifty is looking for the finish. Is going to find the shutdown, and in the end, a 4-for-1 going in the favor of Virtue Gaming. Great. Another absolutely chaotic fight. Some overextension, some slight misplays as Virtue Gaming just going to run over the base. It gets the call of the Forge God, not even going to engage off of it, looking to take down tower. Arctic gets the pull over on the Frozen Inferno, but Nguyen goes forward. Cataclysm on the Izonator, has the flash away. There comes a big knockup from Made in China. Arctic is going to put the Death Realm on the Falson, but Falson's able to just use his Zanyas and survive in there. Now there goes Made in China in the backline, going to go down to Shifty. There goes Nguyen. The next one going in one by one. VG takes them all down. Aopal on the side looking for the damage, does not have it, has to flash away. And now Falson TPing into the bot lane with literally 1 HP. I don't know if that's the best idea, my friend. He is actually going to survive somehow. That was legal. I don't know how. And now Aopal going to be the next target. Arcane Shift, Mystic Shot, Knockup, Auto Attack. Goodbye. Arctic here looking for anything he can find at all. Has no flash. All of VG are 1 HP, but can any of them actually die? They're so slippery, so hard to kill. Final Spark hits no one to pull. Hits no one, and now Arctic going to go down to a sad death. Lily is all that's left. The only line. The low econ mid laner is not going to be able to find the kills as Virtue Gaming Grit picks up the series win.
A good play there to disengage the top lane, but still very close to dying early on.
Loxidosi is going to be the target. Depth charge getting used on a Hawkster. Lexus picks up a nice kill and now looking to make it a 2-for-0 trade. Hawkster is there and it's a double kill for Return to the Middle Sticks, but now Capture looking to be able to get something. Barco Dark is the target and does pick up one. Now for the second one, Akadex is in trouble and Capture's looking to be able to get the kill over to Compani Fan, which he does. Already go on to the Dragon. Compani Fan looking to be able to find a great Shadow Surge. We'll see if he's able to land it. Finds the Shadow Surge onto Lexus and gets a massive flee. A lot of damage, but the collateral damage doesn't quite land it. The depth charge is huge from Akadex, and that's 2 kills for Barco Duck, looking for the double, trying to be able to go for the triple kill, and does pick up 3. Yona's gonna be able to get that one, and that is massive here. And with the Demolish, going to be able to pick up 1 tower, and now looking to go in for the kill. The flash into the Gnar on to Lexus, who falls immediately. Number 2 Ginger is the target and will fall to the Requiem. Pardon me, Schneider's just gonna pick up that kill, but Shadow Surge now coming in on Yuna. Campania Fan with another solo kill against Yuna on this Yone. And now we get even more power coming in. Static Surge getting used on from Barco Duck. Can't quite pick up any kills onto Hawkster, who now has his Solar Eclipse. Not going to be able to pick up any kills here, but they have definitely still commanded this game.
Yeah, but we're starting to see some pretty decent poke coming out from Barco Duck. Oh, Solar Flare.
All right, Solar Flare getting used. Hawkster is going to beat the target. A lot of damage. Shield getting used by Loxidoxi. He does not have his channel like Crystalero, but Akadex is going to beat the target, and they will find it. Loxidoxi is trying to be able to slow down Barco Duck long enough to be able to pick up this kill, and ends up making it a 1-for-1 trade in that regard. Yona, as he tries to use Fate Seal, but the Zenith Blade comes in. A lot of damage onto Yona, but Hawkster trying to be able to find it. The Shadow Surge does not land. Capture's going to go on a rampage as they pick up their 4th kill of the game and the 5th Dark Seal stack for Campania Fan here in this early game.
Yeah, Capture in the right place at the right time again, and it looks like another one.
Trying to be able to fight it, trying to be able to avoid the onslaught of shadows as Hawkster executed.
It's still going to feel much better to be at Loxidoxi.
Number 2 Ginger in a 2v1, gonna find the Gnar stun on Alexis, and Lexus is going to fall, just trying to farm up. Number 2 Ginger is trying to run for the hills, and he does die. Sticks also just even more objectives now available for the taking here, as it looks to be able to pick up the last inner turret of the game. They will be able to come in for it, but now maybe an overextension from number 2 Ginger is going to result in maybe a play coming through. A nice Gnar ultimate, gonna be able to get a lot of damage, but it's not quite enough. The Fate Seal was beautiful once again for Yona. 2 kills over on the side of Yona. This Yone is unstoppable. A double kill for Barco Duck, and that is GG. Yeah, nice trade as we get Enchanted Crystal getting used. Barco Duck's gonna go for the Static Shirt as well as the Solar Flare. Akade's going to use his Hourglass once again. Hawkster picks up the kill, and now it's up to the rest of Return of the Middle Sticks to be able to try to survive this one. A lot of slows, a lot of damage on to Barco Duck, and now Schneider looking to be able to pick up a kill. He can. Number 2 Ginger able to bounce back and picks up the solo kill against him. Now Capture looking to be able to find something in up against Barco Duck, and they do. That is the first kill of this game here for Capture, as they are able to deny. And now they're looking to take number 2 Ginger's life. He's going to try to hop away. He's going to try to maybe get the kill onto Yuna, flashing in for the stun. Can't quite get the kill. Number 2 Ginger is going to fall, and it's Alexis that picks up the kill now, 2-0 and 5. Meanwhile, because they see multiple members of Return to the Middle Six tops or bot side, they are immediately going on to Baron for a response. Schneider's going to make their presence known, going to be able to dodge the shockwave, dodge the Solar Flare, but can't quite get away from the onslaught of shadows and will sacrifice their life.
I mean, as long as they can get out here, at least that is.
Oh, Stormbreaker going to get used. The dredge line does not land, but it is going to be Hawkster that does get targeted, gets rooted. Campani Fan going to get hit by the depth charge, but it's not quite going to be any follow-up damage there. Barco Duck is coming through. Number 2 Ginger also teleporting in from the flank. Low health bars to the side of Return of the Middle Six, but it's Schneider that teleports into the back line and can't find the kill on a Campani Fan. Uses the comeuppance to make it happen. It's a double kill for Schneider. Still alive, but it's Capture that ends up making the kill there. It's Akuda going to try to make a kill, but can't. He falls. Capture on a killing spree. Logidosi on a killing spree, but it's a shutdown against Logidosi. The charge slowing Capture. Can he get away? Barco Duck is so fast. No, he can't. It's a shutdown, and Barco Duck gets the pseudo ace. Actually, a Hail Mary play now coming online. Teleport getting used by number 2 Ginger Baron. Keep your eyes on that health bar as they try to collapse in. They're going to be able to find the stun onto Schneider. Schneider is going to be targeted, but they can't quite get over to them. Number 2 Ginger will fall. Hawks will fall. Onslaught of Shadows is getting used, and Schneider is still alive. And now Barco Duck can just continue to get the damage in. Barco Duck getting a double kill. Captures the last member of Virtue Gaming Ambition alive. And after a bloody 32-minute brawl, it ends up resulting in a ace and a win for Return to the Middle Sticks. Man, what a series. After the heartbreak of game number 2, Virtue Gaming Ambition brings it back. They claw out of it tooth and nail, but they can't quite finish the job.
Yeah, that last fight really exemplified what you were talking about earlier with Barco Duck being the carry that you had to focus on. The Gnar stun goes down onto Schneider and they're able to pick up the kill, but then Barco Duck just goes over the wall, gets onto the back line, picks up 2